Hi everyone, my Mama Nay Budget here and welcome back to the channel. Today's cash stuffing video is for my husband paycheck number 1 for the month of December. I can't believe guys that we are down to the last month of the year. Even my son was telling me that November is so fast and in the blink of an eye, we'll be welcoming 2023. So guys, what are the things that you are looking forward in 2023? As for me, I am looking forward to a lot of opportunities. It can be, a job opportunity or to improve myself or to develop new skills and to reach another financial milestone. So those are the things that I am looking forward to. But overall, I wish for a better year, a better 2023 for all of us. And yeah, but let's go ahead guys and get our cash and count how much we are going to be stuffing for today. Okay, so we have 1,000, 500, 2,000, 500, 3,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 4,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 5,000. So we are going to be stuffing a total of 5,000 pesos. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our weekly expenses binder. But first, let's go ahead and take out any leftover money. So for food, we don't have any leftover money in food. Wilkins, as always, is empty. And then food delivery, we still have, let's see, 300 pesos in food delivery. And we'll put this to the side. And then later, we'll stuff this in our leftover envelope. Okay. And then miscellaneous still has 100 pesos. And then we'll also put this to the side and then later we'll stuff this in our PCF envelope. So let me just move this here. Okay. Okay, and then allowance, we are not going to unstuff our allowance envelope, but instead we are going to roll this over. And now that we have emptied our envelopes, let's go ahead and flip this back to food. Okay, so food will get 1,600 pesos. So that's 500, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So let's double check guys. 500, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So we have 600 pesos in food. And as always guys, I like to divide our food budget on a weekly basis, and that is to avoid overspending on the first week and then nothing for the second week. So for this week, food is getting 500, 600, 700, 800 pesos, and we'll put this in our food envelope. Okay, and then this remaining 800 pesos is for our food budget for the following week, and then we'll put that in our holding envelope. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 800 pesos. And also guys, our food budget is mainly for our weekly supply of meat, vegetables, and eggs, and then other food items that we'll need for the month, including our household and personal items are included in our monthly groceries, which we pay using credit card. And that is why we don't have a grocery envelope. Okay, so food is done. Next up is Wilkins, and Wilkins will get 500 pesos. And Wilkins, guys, is for our drinking water. Okay, Wilkins is done. Next up is food delivery, and food delivery will get 500 pesos as well. And this is if we are craving for Jollibee or McDonald's. And then miscellaneous will get 300 pesos. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 300. And miscellaneous guys is for any other expenses that are not included in the first 3 categories, or if we run out of dishwashing soap or laundry soap, or if our food budget is not enough, then we will dip into our miscellaneous envelope. And then next is allowance for my son's school allowance. This will get 200 pesos. So that's 1, 2, and allowance now has 1, 2, 3, 4. So we now have 400 pesos in allowance. And that is for our weekly expenses binder. Next up is our revolving fund binder. Okay, so for our revolving fund binder, we have gas, and gas will get 100 pesos. Get 100, and gas now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And gas, guys, is for our home gas or LPG or cooking gas. And then I will update my laminated tracker later. So that's it for gas. Next up is vitamins, and vitamins will get 100 pesos as well. Let's get 100 and add it here. And vitamins now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,050. So we have 1,050 pesos now in vitamins. Okay, next up is family trip, and family trip will get 100 pesos as well. So family trip now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So we have 700 pesos now in family trip. And family trip, guys, is for our monthly trip to the province to visit my mom. So this will cover part of our toll fee and drive-through. So family trip is done. Food buffer, we are skipping food buffer because this is still fully funded at 1,000 pesos. And then next up is PCF, and PCF will get the leftover from miscellaneous, which is 100 pesos. And then we will update our tracker. So we have December 2, we have a deposit of 100, so that would be 550. Okay, so let's see. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 550. So we have 550 pesos now in PCF. And PCF, guys, is for unbudgeted expenses, or if I need to buy those cleaning materials that I buy online. So that's it for our revolving fund binder. Moving on, we have our priority savings binder. Okay, so for our priority savings binder, we have personal savings, and this will get 200 pesos. So let's get 1, 2, and personal savings now has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 500, 600, 700. So we now have 5,700 pesos in personal savings. And then next up is the emergency fund. And emergency fund will get 500 pesos. So we don't have 500 peso bill, so let's just get this 1,000 peso bill and put back this 500 peso bill. Let's add this here. And emergency fund savings now has 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 35,000 pesos in placeholder, which means that this money is in the bank. So that's 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,500, 600, 700, 800. So we now have 39,800 pesos in emergency fund. And my goal for this year, guys, is to finish our initial emergency fund savings of 50,000 pesos, which is why I am, putting more into this. But at the same time, I am also contributing minimal amounts to the rest of my savings goal. Because, any amount, no matter how small, will help build your savings. So, guys, don't be too hard on yourself if you can put big amounts into your savings. Just because, you watch others stopping huge amounts and you can only stop a small amount doesn't mean that you are a failure or anything. That is completely fine, guys. Don't compare your journey to someone else's journey. Those small amounts, guys, that you consistently stuff in your savings will build up and grow. So yeah, okay, so that's it for emergency fund. And now moving on, we have debt fund, and this will get 200 pesos. 1, 2, and debt fund now has 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 pesos in placeholder. So this means that we have 20,000 pesos now in the bank. So that's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh no. Okay. So we have 20,000. Yeah, 20,000 pesos in the bank. So we have 20,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,100. So we now have 20,100 pesos in that fund. Okay. And then next up is calamity fund, and this will get 100 pesos, the usual 100 pesos. So calamity fund now has 50,000 pesos in the bank plus 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200. So we have 52,100 pesos now in calamity fund. And that's it for our priority savings binder. Okay, so next up is our holding binder. Okay, so for our holding binder, we have savings challenges, and this will get 500 pesos. So we'll put this here for now, and then when we do our saving challenges cash stuffing, we will allocate this to our different saving challenges categories. Okay, so next up is sinking fund, and sinking fund will get 100 pesos. We'll get this 100 and add this here, and when we do our sinking fund cash stuffing, we will allocate this and stuff to our sinking funds. And then next is this leftover from food delivery, which is 100, 200, 300 pesos, and this will now go into our leftover envelope. So we now have, let's add this. So our leftover for the month of November is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 600. So we have a total of 600 pesos left over from food and food delivery from the month for the month of November. And now, because it is already the end of the month, we'll put this in our savings challenges. We will add this here. Okay, and that's it, guys. If you reached this part of the video, thank you so much, guys, and I appreciate you. I am always so grateful to each and every one of you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing to our channel to help our family grow and join me in my journey to financial freedom. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and spending your time with me. Keep safe, everyone. God bless everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.